Hello folks, welcome to OTD, also known as On the Deck, where you can get all the sports you need in 10 minutes. My name is Adam Orduna. This is my mom, Gina.
He's a journalist?
She's the enthusiast.
Oh my God, I'm like gonna explode. I'm so excited. It's playoff time and our Chiefs are getting ready to handle Chiefs.
Yes, exactly.
Chiefs.
We are at game day today.
Yeah, it's kicking off in like 4 hours.
Yes, it is going to be an amazing time here in Kansas City as the Kansas City Chiefs are hosting a home wild card playoff game today against the Tennessee Titans.
Let's clarify.
Yes.
We're not the wild card. We won our division.
Right.
The Titans are playing a wild card game.
Correct.
We got it.
We did get it.
So there you go. That's why we're at home.
Yes, 10-win season. We're really excited for the way the Chiefs ended this up and down kind of year.
That's right. It's football.
They finished strong, and you're playing your best football at the end of the year. That's what you want. So congratulations to that entire organization and to our city as we get a chance to cheer on our boys today. And
Arrowhead is going to be rocking. I don't know if people can see our breath. It's cold. And I heard some people in New York this morning talk about, well, it's relative. It's like 2 degrees here. Let me be clear. The high is only going to be like 25.
Exactly.
With a wind chill, it's going to be in the low 20s.
And it's been like 2 degrees
the
for
whole time. It's not like, oh, it was 50 and now it's
Right.
been really cold.
Yes,
So
there is snow still on the ground for a lot of different
Exactly.
areas in Kansas City. It's cold. I don't care.
It's cold.
Where,
and when
where
that
you're
wind
at.
comes through,
yes.
woo!
Exactly.
That's all right, because Arrowhead is going to be hot, hot, hot.
Man, Kansas City swag is just going to be to the maximum today. 816-913, stand up all the way. Our guys are going to have a great game. Now, the Tennessee Titans are going to be without DeMarco Murray.
Thank
so that
goodness.
is a huge plus for our defense because that two-headed monster with Derrick Henry and DeMarco Murray, they are forced to be reckoned with.
If y'all don't remember Derrick Henry from his college days, that's a bad man.
That's a bad man. Heisman Trophy winner, big, strong back from Alabama.
And DeMarco Murray was with the Cowboys a few years ago, and he tore it up too.
He did, exactly. And he's kind of had a resurgence being with Tennessee after it kind of flopped
in Philadelphia.
So to have him not be in the lineup today really will help. But Marcus Mariota seems to be healthy. But all we got to do, I feel like if we hit him a couple times, we're going to get him out of his rhythm and we'll be
I'm so excited. I am so excited. Like, seriously, we have a few other things to do after the show.
Right.
Let me be clear. Nobody needs to call the house.
No.
Nobody come. Don't knock on the door.
And if you're going to come, you need to say something right now.
Because we're going to be watching the Chiefs.
Yes, exactly.
So do we need to pick this game?
Well, just a couple other things for the Titans.
All right.
This is Mike Mularkey. He's the head coach. This is his first playoff game as a head coach. Dick LeBeau, who was the defensive coordinator for the Steelers, they're going to be ready to go. He is a well-respected defensive coordinator in this league. He's been one of those defensive coordinators, kind of like Bob Sutton for us, who just a grindstone type of coach. Those guys are going to be ready to play, and they've got some good players on that defense. So the Chiefs need to play well and not take the Titans for granted because they're going to be ready to go. They want to win too.
Oh yeah.
But the favor right now is in our corner. We should win this game. If we want to pick, I'm picking the Chiefs.
Well, obviously we're going to pick Chiefs.
But
I'm sorry. What I said was picks. I meant keys to the game. So I apologize.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
We talked about it.
Right.
So for me, the keys to the game offensively for the Chiefs are we obviously, and this sounds so obvious, but we got to establish the running game. I don't care if it's 2-3 yards at a pop. True them up.
Yes.
And then Alex Smith is a really good quarterback. I don't know why he's gotten a bad rap. He was #1 overall pick. Him and Urban Meyer down in Utah did some amazing things.
Correct.
Did great things at San Francisco. This is a good quarterback. So if we can just establish a couple first, second down runs, we're going to true him up, and then we can hit Tyreek Hill on an out. We can. I mean, we can do this.
Kelce down the middle.
Come on now. And then defensively, I agree with you 100%. We just got to put a little bit more pressure on Mariota. Now, he is a good passer.
He is.
People forget that. And, you know, Scott Frost was his coordinator over at Oregon.
That's true.
So he can get the ball out quick. So we're just going to have to be on read and react really good. Really good. We're just going to have to be quick on our swivel on read and react. But I think defensively, I feel okay with where we're at. Offensively, just if we can get a couple of yards on those first couple of runs, we're going to be good.
I feel like right now, I ditto to everything that you just said. Our defense has to put Mariota on his back. We have to make him uncomfortable. I think as far as our run defense, we have struggled this year, but we have picked it up a lot more. We've played some tough running backs over the last couple weeks, and we have shut them down. Kenyon Drake from Miami,
Marshawn Lynch from the Raiders.
The Raiders, exactly. And so we've been able to play some tough running backs these last couple weeks, and with Derrick Henry, who can carry the load, I think we'll be able to bottle him up. But I feel like if we can hit Marcus Mariota, make him uncomfortable, make him feel the pressure, get to him, hit the quarterback, it will make our life a lot easier on defense. Our secondary has shored itself up with Darrelle Revis and obviously Marcus Peters. But if we can get a pass rush and make Marcus Mariota uncomfortable, we will be fine. Offensively, everything that you said, we got to run the football. We run the football. We get 2, 3, 4, 5 yards a pop here. We got it. We
just can't do negative yards.
Exactly.
You can't be letting him get hit in the backfield line.
Yes.
It's all about you today.
Thank you. Exactly.
It's all about you, O-line.
And it starts up front. And Mitch Morris and all those guys, Zach Fulton, those guys need to come ready to go. And
those are lineman names.
Lineman names.
Mitch.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Those are
Cade.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, well, we're both picking the Chiefs. I'm not even giving you a spread. I'm just saying Chiefs. I don't even care if it's by 1 point.
Right.
Well, the other wild card game today, the Falcons tripped their way in.
Wow.
And unfortunately, they drew the Rams.
This is a very interesting matchup.
It is. Yes. It's like you wouldn't put these two teams together.
Correct.
The Rams, I'm going to tell you up front, forget keys to the game. The Rams are going to win this game. That being said, it is a really hard game to match up.
It is, yeah.
The Rams have an explosive offense with Todd Gurley and Jared Goff.
Right.
They've got a great young head coach who is doing, this is what youth brings to the table. I hope you're listening. I mean, there's room for experience, but youth kind of plays with that abandon.
Right.
And that's what you see. There's a swag about him. I think if there's any weakness on the Rams, it's their defense. And if Matty Ice is playing well, that could be a swing to the game.
Absolutely. And it's going to be one of those games. You kind of have a little bit of an older team with the Falcons versus a little bit more of a younger team with the Rams. But both teams are playing good football right now. The Falcons obviously were in the Super Bowl last year. Again, you just said Matty Ice. If he gets going, I think it's going to be hard for the Rams to stop him. Julio Jones obviously is that man.
He's a bad man.
There is a lot of good things happening on that offense for the Falcons, but I just can't. The first person that comes to my mind for the Rams is Todd Gurley. Yeah. That man is just unbelievable. I think he's going to have a field day, and they're going to feature him, and Jared Goff is going to sling the ball all over the field. And so I do agree with you. I think the Rams are going to get this one. It's going to be a good game.
It'll be another good one. It'll be another good one. Then tomorrow on Sunday, we've got some more playoff games. The Panthers have to come to the Saints, and then the Bills, poor Bills, have to go to the Jags. So why don't you get in it?
Well, to me, the interesting matchup is the Panthers and the Saints, because you have two NFC South teams who are playing each other for a wild card, that are playing in the wild card position there. The Saints have been good all year. Drew Brees is still making it happen. Cam Newton has kind of had a resurgence as well this year, as he has needed it. Hasn't really recovered since that last Super Bowl against the Broncos. But I think the Panthers are going to have a hard time with the Saints. Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram in the backfield with Drew Brees. I just think Sean Payton has that team really working right now, so I'm going to pick the Saints for that one.
Well, if you go back all the way back to our preseason picks, I picked the Saints.
You did.
I'm not going to jump off the train now. Now, the Panthers have, the thing about them is they've been inconsistent. And as go the Panthers, as go Cam Newton goes to the Panthers.
Yes.
He's been inconsistent. Yep. So just on the eye test, I got to go with the Saints. But I can tell you, it could be a toss-up.
It could be a toss-up
game, but I'm going to go with the Saints. Right. And then last, the good old Bills and the Jaguars.
Exactly.
The Bills had that whole thing where they sent all these Buffalo wings to the Bengals.
Exactly.
Because the Bengals had to win so the Bills could get in. I'm super happy for him. To me, you never want to call a bunch of professional men Cinderellas, but the Bills are a bit of the Cinderella story. They got back in there.
They did. Yep.
But unfortunately, they're going to turn into a pumpkin against these Jags. This team is for real.
Yes, they are.
They just have so much swag, so much going for them. Leonard Fournette, Tom Coughlin. They just, I know Bills don't have a chance here, actually.
I've been on the Jags for a while. Last couple of years. They're just the young team that's finally starting to grow up. Blake Bortles is playing well. Defense, number one defense in the league. I just think it's going to be too much for the Bills.
I agree.
But this is why we love the playoffs. We're in the playoffs now. Finally, our Chiefs are in it, and so
oh my gosh, come on, Chiefs!
Yes, it's going to be.
Do this for us, man.
We're going to just
love you. Who's your boy? Who's your boy, the receiver?
Yeah, Albert Wilson. I hope
come
we
on,
have
Albert.
another great game tonight. Today is going to be
buy you
awesome.
some drinks
Get
after
you
the
some
game.
More drinks. We'll meet you at the well and have a great one. So go Chiefs. We're really excited. We will be doing a college football breakdown here next on Facebook Live as well. So stay tuned for that. There's a lot of news that we got to bring you. So
talk about it.
We want to say we appreciate your time, and we'll see you next Saturday, folks.